It's the Fox Fantasy Sleepers of the Week.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the divisional round episode of Fox Fantasy Sleepers of the Week. My name's Lucas. This is Justin, sad Vikings fan over here, and we're your Fox Fantasy Insiders. We're here to bring you guys some great daily fantasy football sleeper plays to give them some big money in DraftKings and FanDuel. Now, Justin, we're in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, Lucas.
Wild card weekend is completed. We know you're upset. Do you want to let the viewers know how upset you are? Do you want to get anything out?
I'm just
Tears?
typical Vikings fan.
Yeah.
Just a roller coaster emotion every season. We make it to the playoffs, and we get disappointed every year. For all you Packer fans or Bears fans or Lion fans that just hate the Vikings, you gotta understand. We know we suck. We do. This is the roller coaster of emotion that we go on. We
weren't expecting it to go this far.
We understand that we pay Kirk Cousins $34 million a year to choke in playoffs every single year. We understand that.
Let it out, yeah. Justin, you and I, besides that game, the games are great this last weekend. They were awesome.
They were good.
Justin and I actually watched the Jaguars and Chargers game on Saturday night, and we also watched the Vikings lose together. So we had an opportunity
we did.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to watch some football together and kind of like bounce some ideas off of each other and just overall enjoy a good wild card weekend.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. So in terms of our wild card winner picks, we picked those last week. Saturday, the Saturday slate of games, Seattle versus San Francisco. We both got that right.
Yep.
We both chose San Francisco, and they're advancing. Now, the Chargers versus Jacksonville game, I picked the Jags.
And I picked the Chargers.
Right, and that game was just crazy comeback, just super fun. But yeah.
I was rooting for the Jags. To be honest with you, I know I told y'all, Chargers.
They choked too.
The next day, my brother-in-law texted me. He's like, hey, you want to be in a playoff fantasy? And I said, absolutely.
We drafted that team together.
We drafted that team together.
Told you to pick Trevor Lawrence.
With Tyler. Our quarterback we drafted was Trevor Lawrence, and our tight end was Evan Ingram. So at that point, I was rooting for the Jags. I didn't care about the Chargers.
Which was funny because we thought Evan Ingram was one of his sleeper plays, which we were a couple weeks off. Instead, it was Richie James.
Yeah, we definitely thought I picked Evan Ingram for my sleeper, so we're like, 22 points, I'm the best.
Yeah.
Psych, you picked Ricky James, 7 points. We'll get into that.
And then we had Miami versus Buffalo, which we both picked Buffalo to win that.
Yeah.
Obviously,
surprisingly, that was a good game,
too.
Good
game. See, yeah, you didn't expect
a third stringer.
Yeah, that close of a game. So that was just fun to watch.
Almost beat Josh Allen.
You and I both picked Minnesota to win, and we already heard it. They didn't.
Yeah, we done.
I'm pretty sure we both picked Cincinnati Bengals to win against Baltimore.
That we did.
And that happened.
Turned out.
And then the Monday night game, Cowboys versus the Buccaneers. We both picked Tom Brady. And wow.
Boy.
And he just got pounded.
Yeah, he did.
That was rough. So, hard to predict the playoffs because anything can happen. All these guys are professionals. We do have some divisional round winners we would like to pick. 4 games this weekend. Justin, who do you think is going to win the first game? We got the Jags versus the Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I got it. Are you kidding me?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm rooting for the Jags. I think that would be awesome, but I think the Chiefs will win. I think 90% of the population will pick the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs all day.
What about we got New York taking on the Eagles? I say Eagles. There's no way Danny.
I don't know though. I don't know. I was gonna say with how Danny played against us, but I'm like, oh wait, our defense sucks. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
Yeah, Philly's healthy, got home field advantage. They're gonna be ready to play. And then we got, this game's great, Cincinnati in Buffalo.
Finally get to watch it.
Finally get to watch this game. I think a lot of people this is the most anticipated game.
Yeah, I know. It's
hard.
And
this is hard to pick a winner. But I'm going to go for Bills.
You go with Bills?
I'm going Bills. But I think I want Bills to win, but I think Cincy will do this.
I'm going Bills too, only because I now have Diggs in my playoff fantasy.
Yeah, so
I'm going Bills.
Go Bills. Go Bills. I would like to see Josh Allen and that team advance.
Diggs
definitely.
too. I just love Diggs.
Yep.
He's the homie.
And then we got the Cowboys at San Francisco. I picked San Francisco for this one. Thoughts? If the
It's at San Fran?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
If the Cowboys play as well as they did against Tom Brady,
Then I'd go Cowboys.
yeah.
But the
But
Cowboys
it's also the Cowboys.
Cowboys are so inconsistent.
Yeah.
And you have so many studs on the 49ers.
Yep. Shanahan knows what he's doing. He's been here before.
All right, I'm going 49ers.
That's what I like to hear.
I'm going 49ers.
There you have it, our divisional round picks. Let's see. Well, we all agreed with each other, so let's see if we're 100%.
Yeah,
I think these.
most likely.
Yeah, I mean, easily. We're the best, most.
We're the best.
Professional.
We're the best to ever do it.
Exactly. And we do have some sleeper picks for you guys for the divisional round matchups. So let's briefly talk about our wild card sleepers from last week before we get into those picks.
Let's do that.
Let's bring up the virtual chalkboard and let's have a look. My first pick, Justin, just blew up. I snagged Gabe Davis for cheap, and he went off, scoring 26 fantasy points, 6 receptions, 9 targets, 113 yards, and a tutty. I love this guy, and there's a possibility we will hear more about him in this episode.
Okay.
My second pick, Tyler Boyd, not as great. 5.5 fantasy points, only had 3 receptions on 3 targets for 26 yards. Not pretty, but hey, 100% completion, am I right?
That's
3 for
right.
3. So
Okay.
he's basically amazing. What about your picks, man?
My first pick, I went with KJ Osborne.
This is awesome. I love this.
You ready for this stat line,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
2 receptions, 3 targets, 20 total yards, but
But
he had a touchdown.
A touchdown,
Yeah,
ladies and
that's right.
gentlemen.
He had 10 points for the game.
it saved you.
So, that touchdown saved me. My second pick, who I thought I had Evan Ingram,
was not.
which was not. It turned out to be Richie James. But, I mean, he did all right.
Yeah.
7 points, 4 receptions on 6 targets for 31 yards.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I came into the studio today, and I thought I had Evan Ingram, man. I was super excited to tell y'all.
We were setting up the table,
did.
and I kind of looked back at Justin. I was like, "You sure
did
you
it.
had Evan Ingram?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You sure it wasn't a couple weeks ago?"
I pull up my stats.
There it was, Richie James.
Richie. Lucas,
Yeah.
not so great. Hoping we can do better this week,
It's a new week, yeah.
which I'm confident in my picks
It's
this
nice.
week.
The more we advance in the playoffs, the easier the sleeper picks get because
There's not many sleepers.
exactly. I mean, the
gonna
teams
be-
are minimizing.
Yeah,
so.
they're going to be some names.
Exactly. Well, I'm gonna kick it off right away. Divisional round sleepers for my first pick. I hinted it already. I'm going back to Gabe Davis. He's still so cheap, going for 4,800 on DraftKings and 6,600 on FanDuel. You already knew he blew up last week, and we all know he is no stranger to big games. I just can basically repeat myself from last week. You know he's that deep threat guy that when he catches the ball in open space, he can take it to the house. He only needs a few targets to have a big game, and I think in this much anticipated matchup against the Bengals, he'll be extremely involved. Again, let's not forget the big playoff game last year where he just exploded for several touchdowns. This could be the game.
No, it's going to Diggs.
Probably.
But I
probably.
could definitely see him getting one.
Yeah, so I just think it's a fun play. This guy is just so likable, and he's
Yeah,
just
it's hard not
massive.
to.
So I'm rooting for Gabe Davis, regardless of this pick. Go Gabe Davis.
Go get Davis.
Yeah. Go get him. Man.
And then go pick up this player. I'm going with T. Higgins.
T. Higgins is a great pick.
He's going for 5,800 on DraftKings and 7,000 on FanDuel. Last week against the Ravens, he caught 4 of 6 targets for 37 yards. However, he did get a 2-point conversion, hoping to capitalize this week against the Bills. Yeah, the Bills' defense is scary. However, I mean, you have 2 high-powered offenses. I mean,
it's gonna be. We're hoping for a shootout.
yeah,
here.
it's going to
We're
be a
hoping,
shootout.
yeah.
So most likely they're going to double cover Chase, leaving room for Higgins to feast against
Yeah.
the defense. So Higgins is going to have a day.
I really like Higgins. I have him in a dynasty league. I traded for him earlier this season, and it's
That's
just
right.
nice. It's nice to see him succeed. But yeah, T. Higgins, and I think he's going at a great price too. So
Yeah.
it's awesome.
What's your second pick?
For my second pick, I'm going with a sleeper I've targeted several times in the past, and that is the Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant.
Brock Star.
Let's go. This guy is just balling out. Every single start this guy has had, he's been an impact for fantasy, and it just so happens that last week his first playoff start ever was his biggest week ever. 38 fantasy points, Justin. And get this, he is the cheapest starting quarterback on DraftKings. He's going for $5,400. Yeah, I get it. There's other great options, but you can easily plug in big players like Stephon Diggs, Christian McCaffrey, and then just slot in this guy who's been producing like crazy. Purdy has such a great selection of offensive weapons that makes him super valuable, as we said in the past. Debo, Christian McCaffrey, Kittle, Ayuk. I love it.
Yeah.
Home field advantage, why not? Brock Purdy.
I like it. I like the pick a lot. Like you said, you put this guy in for cheap and then go get other stud receivers.
Definitely.
Or other players.
Definitely, man.
It's smart.
It's going to be a good game, too. Catch that on Fox 25-48.
That's right.
And who do you got for your second pick?
My second pick, I'm going with Zay Jones, who's going up against the Chiefs.
The target king.
The target king. I mean, this man is going for $4,700 on DraftKings and $6,500 on FanDuel. Last week, he caught 8 of his 13 targets for 74 yards and a touchdown.
Justin, that's a lot of targets.
That is a lot of targets. Can you guess how many targets he averages a game?
I'm going to guess 7.
8.
Oh, I was close.
No, sorry, that is 7.
It is 7?
It is 7.
Let's go.
He averages 7 targets a game. I mean, that's throughout all 19 weeks. There's games where if he's had 14 targets, 10, 12, the man is a stud.
Yeah.
The Chiefs' defense ranks 26th against the wide receivers, giving up 221 passing yards a game. I mean, if the Jags, are on this trend on how they do play, kind of bad in the first half and then out of nowhere.
Yeah. If Trevor Lawrence could not throw like 5 interceptions in the first half, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Please beat the Chiefs. And I think Zay Jones has been underappreciated this whole season. It's not an attractive name. It's Zay Jones. But he's been such a great spot start in fantasy football this year and has been a great sleeper in the past. I like this pick. If Justin wouldn't have picked him, I probably would have. So I think it's just overall a good pick. But yeah, there's our divisional round sleepers. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and tweet us your Super Bowl picks or divisional round picks. We'd love to hear them. And then tune into Fox 25-48 this weekend and catch some divisional round action. We have both primetime games this weekend.
That's right.
Catch the Giants taking on the Eagles Saturday at 7:15. And we also have the Cowboys taking on the Niners at 5:30 on Sunday. Ooh, it's playoff football, man. I'm loving it.
I'm excited.
It's a great time of the year, and I'm excited to see who will advance the championship weekend. Man, it's
fun.
Yeah, it's just a good time. It's just a
This
good
is
time.
the best part.
So good luck. Hopefully you guys can win some money with our sleeper picks and just have fun, enjoy some football, and we'll see you next episode.
Win big money with the Fox Fantasy Insiders.